From the moment she was born, she dreamed of being the world's best dancer. She practiced through every stumble, every fall, until the world finally took notice.
Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lenny. If you want to create consistent characters for your AI generator stories, then you'd want to stick around because by the end of this video, you know exactly how to bring your characters to life with continuity and style. So whether you're working on an animated series, a webcomic, or just building a rich narrative world, this too is going to be a game changer for sure. In this tutorial, I'll show you how to use your powerful AI tool to design, manage, and reuse your characters across different story scenes, keeping everything visually and narratively consistent. Let's get into it. The first step in this particular tutorial is to generate the story as well as the voiceover as well as the prompts for the animation bit of this story generation. And in order to do that, I'm going to be using ChatGPT and I'm going to be using this exact prompt. The reason why I'm going for this exact prompt is that I don't want to just generate the story in one prompt and then generate the animation in another prompt and then generate the voiceover script in my other prompt. I want to have everything in one prompt. I'm just going to generate a 15-second storyline. And in the same prompt, I want to generate the voiceover. I want to break the whole storyline into scenes and describe the character for every scene, and also include like voiceover as well as animation prompts for every scene. I'm doing this so that it's a little more easier for me to generate my characters along the way for every scene, and I don't have to come back into ChatGPT to do that. So I'm putting everything in one prompt. So this is how the prompt is gonna look like. Write a short 15-second story of a girl from when she was born and had dreams of becoming the world's best dancer. So she practiced and became the best dancer. Break the story into scenes and describe the character at every scene, include voiceover scripts and animation prompts. So this is how the prompts will look like. And then I'm gonna click on enter. So I've already generated one storyline already, so I'm probably just gonna go with that. But you'd get something like this. So in this particular storyline, I have about 5 scenes. So the first scene is about when she was born, the second one is when she was younger, around the age of 5, and the third one has to do when she was 12 to 16 years. And there's another scene where she's 18 to 20, and then the last scene is when she's 21 plus, where she wins an award as the best dancer. So this is what we'll be going with in terms of our storyline, as well as voiceover script and then our animation cues. So now that we have our storyline ready, the next step is to go into a tool called Zine, B-Z-I-N-E, and in order to access it, you go to zine.ai, and when you come in here, what you have to do is really you could create a new project. So I'm going to click on new projects, and when you click on new project, you have the ability to choose the canvas style. So in terms of the canvas style, I'm going to be going with a 16 by Mary, and then I'm going to apply. And then when you come in here, you can use the text image field or you can use the consistent character field. Because I want to click consistent characters, I'm going to go with the consistent character field. In order to build your own character, you can start with a description. So this is where you're going to enter in our character names. So for instance, I can call her Alice, and then you can describe your character. Remember that in ChatGPT, we got a description of our character at every scene. So this is where it becomes very helpful. So what you do in this case is under character description, you just select the entire thing, and then you come in here and then you put it in here as well, and then you can select the reference. So let's say a 3D character, go to select this, and then you can generate the character preview in here. So I've done this for the script already, so I'm just going to show you how it'll look like. So for instance, in my character here, after the first prompt, I was able to generate this character. So this is the character I was going with, and I named the character Amber. And if I want to generate additional consistent characters, all I want to do is I'm just gonna click on character again, and I'm gonna click on generate images, and I would be allowed to choose my characters. I'm gonna choose the Anna if I wanted to create consistent characters of Emma, and if I'm gonna come in here and then I'm gonna put in the character action and scene. So in this case, I'm gonna come in here for instance, and as you can see, because we generated our voice script to include the scene, which is called the setting here, which I copy this whole block here, and then we can paste it in our AI tool. And once you click on generate, you'll be able to generate your character. So for instance, let's see where we get here. So as you can see, this is the scene we had. We had a scene as a hospital measuring room with warm light and soft lullaby in the background. And we have the character description as newborn, a tiny baby, soft curly hair, expressive eyes, hair features top, I'm at the blanket. So for instance, if I come in here and I want to do a similar thing for when she's 5 years old, I'm just gonna copy this whole thing and I'm gonna paste it in here as well. And I'm gonna select the same character as well. I'm just gonna come in here and then I'm gonna copy this whole character description and then I'm gonna paste it in here. Okay, we're gonna paste it in here and then I'm gonna keep the scene and the action here. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna click on generate. Okay, so as you can see, we have the images generated for us. I'm gonna double click on this and you can see it in here, generated vividly, and it looks really good in here. So you have to do so for all the other scenes. So we have 5 scenes in total, so you have to do it for all the 5 scenes in the storyline. And then once you're done with generating your images, the next step for us is to generate our videos, okay? You may be able to generate the videos directly from the tool itself using the images you've created, but I want to use a different tool to generate the images. So in order to generate the images, you can use Cleaned AI, and then all you have to do is when you come into Cleaned AI, you have to navigate to the image to video portion of Cleaned AI, and all you have to do is really upload the images. So I'm going to go into my computer and I'm gonna upload the images, okay? And one thing you should also note is that with Clean AI, sometimes it may take a while, but then yes, you can really you can either like hang around and do other things or you can just wait around. And in terms of the prompt, again, they're gonna go into our ChatGPT and I'm gonna use the animation prompt that was generated for us. So we have this one, Quibrox Gemsy, Kamazon's Iman, her little feet, and I'm gonna copy this and we're gonna put that again into our prompt in here. So I'm gonna do this exact thing for all the different scenes. After this, you can really select whether you want it to be 10 seconds or you want it to be 5 seconds, and then you click on generate. As you can see, I already generated these videos already, just because I'm on the free version of Cleaned AI and sometimes video generation can take a long time, so I just decided to generate it ahead of time. So this looks good. So like I mentioned, you have to do it for all the scenes based on the images that have already been generated. So once you have your videos generated, you make sure that you download them onto your desktop. It's gonna come with your Watermark. Don't worry about that. I'm gonna show you exactly how you can get rid of the Watermark. Now that our video has been generated, the next step for us is to generate our speech and also do our edit. Today, I'm not gonna be using CapCut. I'm not gonna be using 11 Labs. I'm gonna be using Flex Clip. So Flex Clip actually helps you put everything together, okay? So you don't need to use CapCut or you don't need to use 11 Labs. You can do everything in Flex Clip. So when you come into Flex Clip, or what you want to do is you just want to click on Clay's video and then you select 16:9 because you're posting it on YouTube, okay? So I already have it in here, which I already uploaded. And when you upload it, what you have to do as well is you want to make sure that you're trimming it. So you can just click on it and then you can trim it. The reason why I'm trimming this is just because I suspect the audio is going to be short, so that's why I'm trimming it. And then you click on choose and then you select the text to speech. And in the text to speech, you can really select whatever voice you want. So I'm gonna probably select, let's say Andrew, or let's see, maybe Bride. And the voice style, I'm gonna keep it to general, and then speed, I'm gonna keep it as 1. Pitch, I'm just gonna keep it as 1. And then I'm gonna come into ChatGPT, and then I'm one by one, I'm going to select all the voiceover scripts, okay? I think we have a lot of fine lines just because we have 5 things in that story. So I'm just going to close this one for now. And then I'm going to enter the text in here, and then come into ChatGPT. I'm going to enter the text for all the various voiceover scripts we have for all the scenes. Okay, so we have about one more. Copy this. We have it in here, and then I'm going to click on generate. Okay, so this has been generated for us. It's about 13 seconds. I'm going to play From the moment she was born, she dreamed of dancing on the world stage. Okay, so this is good. So I'm just gonna save the media. Once you click on save media, it gets saved into your project and it gets another copy get saved onto your laptops. So that is really good. Okay, so we have our media saved here for us. At this point, you can just drag it here into the timeline frame. And then what you can do next is if you want to add any music, you can just come into audio and then you can just select the music you want to. Okay, so I think I'll go with this one. So all I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna drag it again into the timeline framing here. And then the next step is to add subtitles. So I'm going to click on subtitles and I'm going to use the AI auto subtitle feature. And then I'm going to click on Cool Cake. I prefer those block subtitle type. And then I'm going to click on generate. Okay, so this has been generated for us. This looks really good. I think I need to do a little bit of trimming in here so that it's all aligned, I see. Okay, so this is good. And then the last step for us is to now remove a watermark in here. Okay, because I was on the free version of Clink AI, as you can see, it has a watermark in here. Okay, so this looks good now. What I'm gonna do next is I'm just gonna export this to my computer. So when you click on export, you can export in whatever frame rate you want. So I'm just gonna keep it at 30 and I'm gonna click on export. You can export it onto my computer. We do have the watermark on the video and that doesn't look professional. And in order to remove the watermark, I'm gonna be using a tool called Photo. So Photo also allows you to remove objects from a video or from an image. So I'm going to come into photo.com and then I'm going to click on upload video. And in here, I'm just going to select the video. After I upload the video, I would have the option to remove the watermark from the video. So let's try it out in my scene. Okay, so now I have this brush. So all I have to do is I'm just going to clean this watermark in here. So all I'm going to do is I'm just going to hover the brush over this watermark in here and then I'm going to click on remove. Our watermark has been removed. I'm going to download the full video now. Okay, so everything is done. I'm going to play the output so that you see how it looks like. I'm going to expand this so that you have an idea. From the moment she was born, she dreamed of dancing on the world stage. With every fall, she rose stronger. The world watched her shine. Okay, that is it for today's tutorial. If you have any questions, drop them in the comment section below. And if there's any video you'd like to see, also drop it in the comment section below. I also do have other tutorials on how to create animated kid stories, animated Bible stories using other tools that I haven't talked about in this tutorial. I'll encourage you to go watch those ones as well. I'm gonna leave them on the screen so that you can go check them out. But for now, thank you for watching and see you in the next one.